Oh, it's good to be back here, it really is. It's good to be back, good to be on MTV talking to you people. I think a lot of you are going to see us at these shows, and we're looking forward to it.
Good.
Now, I last spoke to you, I think it was in January 1990 when you were over in London touring for the Years of Decay album, and of course so much has happened for the band since then. We didn't catch up with you for Horoscope in 1991, but can you kind of fill us in on what's been going on in the last few years for Overkill? Quite a few changes.
Well, first of all, as we were talking on the way out here, we're all younger.
I wish.
We haven't aged whatsoever. The changes since the Years of Decay are we've moved to a 2-guitar player band right now, relieving Bobby Gustafson of his duties and replacing him with Rob Cannavino and Merrick Gant. So it's really not actually a replacement, it's more of a new band. Last year losing Sid Falk on the drums and Tim Mallory walking in. So it's from the Years of Decay tour that we talked outside the Astoria, you got a whole new ball of wax here. This is, you know. Are born, conceived, they're live. So the more time we spend in pre-production, we're happening live. We go in the studio and boom, 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 let's get this done, let's get the hell out of here. I always look at the studio as something that can ruin your initial vision of what a song should be. So spend more time in pre-production, know what you're going to do. Sure, there's still spontaneity. I mean, we're not rehearsed to the point where we become robotic, but we know what we want to do prior to going in, and that has a lot to do with it, besides the fact that new ideas come up. We have 5 heads putting it together now as compared to 4. And if you can please 5 guys who are all sitting in a room having a beer and putting their cigarettes out and sandwiches, you know that you have something pretty good here. You know? So I mean, that's the way we look at our approach to what music's about. Don't overthink it. It's gut reaction. Overkill isn't Bach, Beethoven, or Brahms. Overkill is overkill. It's from the gut and it's from the heart. I really feel that I Hear Black is the best representation of songwriting that we've ever had, because we did concentrate on those aspects of it. I think one of the things that Overkill has learned over the years, D.D and myself being here from the beginning, is that a song doesn't need a whole bunch of parts. A song needs to be arranged well. There has to be something catchy in there that makes it a song. And I think that's the impression that it gives, subliminally, that these are better songs, better arranged songs, et cetera, et cetera. So it makes for better listening, you know. Top quality stuff, you know. And if you don't like it, you can always get 3 or 4 of them and use them as a matching coaster set.
Let's do with that special pain.
I think I've always lived by, and the guys have, and the reason D.D and I have been in this business for the length of time we have is kind of like we live by the credo of fuck 'em. You know, this isn't an alternative record, which is happening right now, especially in the States. This isn't a death record, this isn't a grunge record, it's an overkill record. And the way I look at where the record sits musically, it's kind of its own genre. It's still very heavy. People can put labels on you right down the line, but our labels always seem to overlap, so to make its own, therefore. So I really don't think, you know, the trends to us have never been something that we've been really concerned with. The trend that we've ever set is just do whatever the hell we want to do. And to I Hear Black, it still holds true. Kind of use the opportunity to write lyrics as therapeutic. You know, it's kind of thank God I can only come up with 9 or 10 a year. I'd be a basket case. Seriously, you know. These are things that have had effects on me. I always look at the darker side of things, or the hate aspect, or negativity, as having the ultimate scars on a person. You can remember good parts of your life, but it's a conglomeration of many thoughts and many events as being good. The bad parts are specific and stand out. They're by themselves, and they're always a lesson to be learned. Yeah. Not that I am lyrically negative, though I appear that way. I like to use the comparative to show, to know that there's white, you must first know there's black, or white is nothing. So I use it as a comparative, and it is darkness or a darker side of things, but only really to get it off my chest, as compared to say, this is the way I live. I think you're all a bunch of cocaine addicts and get the fuck away from me. It's not that way. It's more take this negative, these negative aspects, and live them, learn them, know them. I've done it. If you're anything like me, maybe it'll help you out. So it's positive. It's a positive outcome through a very negative base.
I am looking for a reason, and I am searching for my soul. I'm finding no answer. Some questions I don't know. See that from the outside, I was trying looking in.
we've got time for this special edition of On the Road with Headbangers Ball. Of course, we've been in Germany, in Berlin, actually checking out the opening night of the Savatage OverKill European Tour, bringing you all the important action. And of course, the tour's got another couple of weeks to run. You'll be seeing the remaining dates coming up in just a moment. And I do suggest that you check this tour out. 2 great bands on the same bill. Actually, I should really say 3 great bands, because the show is opened by Non-Fiction from New Jersey in the USA. And I would recommend that you get here a little bit earlier to check them out as well. Very promising up-and-coming band. Now, I'm going to sign off from Germany right now. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. And after that, after the next break, actually, we're going to be back in the studio. We've got another edition of the Metal Collection coming up for you. And of course, we're going to be seeing 4 videos chosen by a viewer. So stay tuned for that. I'll say goodbye from Germany. See you in the studio after this break.
There is a sense of hand in hand, ignorant. And innocent, am I good to man? Yes, I am.